What's up guys? Okay, so we're finally back uploading another strategy breakdown video. These are my favorite part of the channel and they're ultimately what my viewers like the most, I think, here. And so with this video, we're fully breaking down the penny stock system that has shown me crazy good results in the market the last few months. If you've been watching my stream, you know how consistent these strategies have ultimately been in the penny stock market. And again, that's what we're looking at in today's video. Before we take a look and delve deeper into that though, if you want to help support the channel, you can hit the like, hit the subscribe button below, and if you click the bell next to that, you'll get an alert anytime we go live or drop a video just like this one. Now with all that said, let's check these strategies out. Okay, so the first thing I really want to make clear in this video is that these strategies are not guaranteed to work for you. Everyone has a little bit different of a trading personality, and so you want to make sure and test these setups and systems and strategies for yourself before putting big money on the line. That's the smart and logical thing to do, and so again, understand that this is not the end-all be-all of penny stock systems or strategies. This is just what I'm using specifically, and so understand that moving forward. The first thing to know about these specific setups and strategies is that they do not work in every single market. They're not universal, they're not always going to work, and you have to wait for a favorable penny stock market if you want good success with them. In my experience, a lot of the success I have in the penny stock market is because I trade it every single day. And when that happens, you get into a little bit of a flow state with these type of markets where you're able to identify where the right momentum to attack on that specific day is, and then you can continue to do that and kind of judge and read the market in the coming weeks, months, so forth and so on. That's what you have to do with penny stocks in any market in general, really, because you have to figure out how that market is acting right now as opposed to how it acted maybe a month or two ago. In doing this, it enables you to make way more educated trading decisions, and it lets you know if you should push forward with a specific strategy or whether you should let the stock and movement play out and be a little bit more disciplined. That way, you'll have the best chances of success when trading these type of penny stocks. And again, this is really something that I wish someone told me in the beginning as I was building new systems. Now, with all that said, let's take a look at the conditions that are ultimately going to be favorable with these type of strategies. Okay, so for the price range of the stocks we're trading, we're really looking for this strategy in lower float stocks under $20. Now, with lower float stocks under $20, we're gonna have some momentum, and a lot of the time, these are the stocks that make big percentage moves, can get really hyped up with emotion, and those are the best stocks that I have found to attack these momentum strategies with. If the float is too large, there's too many algorithms getting involved there, and a lot of the time, it's gonna be too hard to get any significant momentum. But with a small float, and when I mean small, I mean under 50 million, those are usually going to give us enough momentum to attack and get these big breakouts from these type of pullback and ultimately momentum strategies. The next specific condition that we're factoring into all of this is volume. I need to have really good volume with the stocks I'm trading. And when I say good volume in pre-market, I'm meaning millions and millions of shares traded. And really, the way I have to look at this is I'm trying to find the stocks that everyone else is watching on that particular day. That way, when we get these pullbacks that we're buying into, we actually have buyers that are stepping in, we have a positive bullish sentiment on the stock we're trading, and volume is absolutely key with this, and I can't stress that enough. If you can wait for higher volume moves, not low volume, less than 200,000 shares traded per minute, I'm talking about high volume moves and big potential breakouts. Those are what everyone else is watching, and again, those are going to give me the momentum I need to ride these quick pullback bounces. The next and last condition that I'm looking at is that these are pullback strategies. With all of the strategies we're about to go over, we're buying on pullbacks, not high of the day breakouts. For some reason, a lot of new traders really get stuck in this limbo of only trading high of the day breakouts. But the problem is that a lot of people and traders like me are actually taking profit around these high of the days. So if you only trade high of the day breakouts to judge momentum, you're going to get faked out. It's going to reject on you a huge period of the time, and in my opinion, I think it's really hard to find a winning penny stock system using just high of the day breakouts. Again, with these specific strategies, we're buying on pullbacks, and that's something you really need to understand. And now that these conditions are set, let's go ahead and move forward looking at the actual strategies. Okay, so the first strategy we're going over in today's video is the red to green U-shaped reversal breakout. This one looks like a cup and handle pattern as well, but again, just like we said in the conditions part, we're looking for high volume gap ups in pre-market. We could take a look at ENTX here as a great example. It's a low float penny stock under $20. It had a beautiful gap up in pre-market, and it also had a ton of volume that we can look to see at the opening bell with. And so once this one opens, the first sign that we're looking for is opening weakness. We want to see the stock actually drop at the opening bell and start to set up for that U-shaped reversal breakout. And so again, we need some opening weakness, at least a neutral open, kind of like ENTX here. And what we're waiting for is a reversal, a break over the VWAP level, and then a pullback to that VWAP area. When we get that pullback, a lot of the time we can even try to find some more confirmation in pre-market, some more support that we can see to play off of. And so when we get that quick pullback at the opening bell within that first 5 or 10 minutes, right around the VWAP area, we can buy into that, give ourselves a really small risk level, and try to ride a quick bounce up to test some previous high of the day levels. That way, we can ride the bounce up, get in and out very, very quickly, and then move on to our next trade, because this setup and strategy shows up a ton in the penny stock market, especially lately. One of the main things you want to watch and wait for with this specific strategy is you want to take profits very, very quickly. A lot of traders are approaching this in the wrong way, to where they're either not buying on the pullback, they're just buying on the high of the day breakout area, and that's going to fake them out. And they're also holding it too long, to where if the stock continues to push up, you have a bigger chance of getting faked out. And the longer you hold this strategy, the less accurate it's ultimately going to be. To delve into another example, we could take a look at SELO from the same day. The first thing you see at the opening bell is that opening weakness. You can see the U-shaped breakout pattern, and it reversed, broke over the VWAP, and then we're buying on the pullback to the VWAP area. That way, we can ride it up for a really nice quick momentum bounce and then get out right around that previous high of the day. And as a really good lesson, especially the one we went over in the last example, you can see here, if I would have held this one too long, it would have faked me out, crashed down, and maybe turned into a losing trade. But because I took profit really, really quickly here, I was able to turn what would be a loss into a win, taking that really quick, short momentum bounce scalp, and that's how I ultimately approach this system. You have to understand that we're taking profits quickly here, and that's really what scalping is about as a whole anyway. And so for my last example, here's another really solid one on SLGG. Again, the first thing we see is a ton of volume in pre-market that we can hope to see at the opening bell, and then during the open, this one's a little bit of a longer term one, but we had a lot of opening weakness, we were maintaining below the VWAP area before we started to see some volume come in, which is crucial, a break over the VWAP, and then a pullback to the VWAP support area. When we buy on this pullback, a lot of the time we're going to get a really nice quick bounce up that we could take profit into. And again, if you wait for this type of setup and you're patient and selective with the stocks you're trading, taking profit quickly in the bounce, then you can have a ton of success with this specific strategy. And honestly, this is one that I've been attacking, rinse and repeating over and over and over again in the current market. And again, it's just been really, really profitable. Anyways, team, that's it for this one. Remember, if you have any suggestions or questions for us here at Beginner Trading, let us know right now in the comments below. Understand that none of these setups or systems as a whole are guaranteed to work. Nothing is 100% in trading. You want to be sure to test it with a demo account or a paper account in your own trading personality to make sure it works for you, because again, nothing is 100% in trading, and you want to be sure to test everything before risking your hard-earned money. Good luck in the markets, guys. We'll see you all next time for our live streams, which we do every weekday morning right here for free on YouTube. And in the end, we're just a free resource and community. We don't sell a course, we don't sell a service, and we just try to be a free resource for traders to get together, brainstorm ideas, so forth and so on. So again, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you all next time, and thanks for watching, team.